Look at this belly. I just love this sweater, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to throw a little cami underneath it because I want to wear it. Hey guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a wear test on the new Revlon Candid line that came out actually probably a few weeks ago. I'm just now getting around to it. But I do have the foundation, I have the concealer, and I also have the powder to go along with it. So I'm interested to see how they all wear and how they look together. I haven't been impressed with a lot of Revlon face products or just products in general, so I'm excited to see what I think about these. I haven't really watched any reviews on these products, so we will test them out today and see how they look on my skin. If you guys are interested, then definitely keep watching, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave and hit that post notification bell. That way you're notified every single time I upload a video. And if you guys want to see me try these new drugstore products out, then let's just go ahead and get started. I haven't really been impressed with a lot of Revlon products in general. Like, nothing really stands out to me that I'm like, oh my gosh, I love it, I have to have it. So I'm interested to see how I feel about these products. This foundation is not too bad. It's $10.99. I feel like Revlon was getting up there with like $14, $15 foundations. So that's nice that this is $10.99. It has 4 stars and 387 reviews on Ulta. That's a lot. Then we have the antioxidant concealer. This one has 276 reviews. It's $10, $9.99. 15 colors. I think I forgot to mention, this one has 31 shades. This one has 4.5 stars. So that's pretty promising. I have the powder right here, 4 stars, 278 reviews, $9.99, and you have 2 shades. That's pretty good reviews for Revlon products, I feel like, especially on Ulta. I feel like people really give their honest opinions on Ulta. I'm really pumped to try these out. I am going to use my regular primers, you guys know. I don't really switch up my primers if I know what works for me. I washed my hair today, and I used a new detangler from Amika, and I love it. My hair gets super tangly, like if you're trying to brush it out after a shower, it's like ridiculous. But I used a new Amika one that's like a detangler primer. I found it on Sephora, and I like it. It worked so well. It was so easy to brush through my hair, so if you've got tangly hair like I do, try that out. So we're going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish So Chill Coconut. I'm almost out, you guys. I'm almost out. Then I'm going to be taking the Tatcha Silk Canvas Primer. This will just help smooth this out, fill in some pores. Okay, so like I said, 31 shades. And this says it's a creamy texture that goes on like a moisturizer and then blends invisibly to even out skin tone weightlessly. Premium pump packaging, medium buildable coverage, natural finish, keeps skin feeling moisturized all day. So I have 2 shades. I have 350 Natural Tan, which is probably what I'll go for today. And then we also have 320 Tawny. So that is what they look like. I actually really like the packaging. I think they look really beautiful. And there's not an ounce in here. It's 0.75. And I like that there's a pump. This is just like really nice packaging in general, I feel like, for them. So this one is the shade Natural Tan. And I am going to go in on one side with my sponge just to see how this applies. I really like this e.l.f. sponge. I'm hoping they don't change it, because every time I find a drugstore sponge that I love, they change it. And I'm like, what the heck? Ooh. It says it has medium coverage, but this is looking like full to me, and it feels pretty good on the skin. It kind of feels cooling, but that might be my sponge. I feel like it's kind of setting to a matte finish too, and I like this shade as well. Oh wow. So that's one side with it. I can see a little bit of redness, so I'm going to see if I can just build it up a tiny bit without it looking cakey. I think that looks really good. Okay, so this is before, and then this is the after. I like it. And it's not really accentuating my texture. I mean, you can see it, but I think once you put powder and stuff on it, it'll be fine. Like, you're not really going to see a ton of texture. And it's not too heavy on the skin either. I like it. I like it so far. I'm going to try a brush on the other side really quickly just to see how it applies. I'm going to use this IT Cosmetics Airbrush Buffing Foundation. I'm just going to see what it looks like. Probably more lighter coverage. I hope you guys can't hear the wind, but it's like incredibly windy. We're in like a wind advisory. We have been all weekend. the wind you get out here is crazy. I think you definitely get more of a medium coverage with the brush, and I don't think it looks as flawless as the sponge, but I don't think it's bad. I think if you have like not a lot to cover up, you might actually like using the brush more. So that's what it looks like with everything on. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer. Let's see what they say about the concealer. It says suitable for sensitive skin, camouflages under eye puffiness, bags, and dark circles. 18 skin tone matching shades, doe foot applicator. Perfect for applying to delicate eye area, medium buildable coverage, natural finish. Sorry for my nails. I got my nails done in Georgia, and they've been lasting so well. Like, there's no cracks or anything. I don't know. The guy like killed it last time. And I just like don't want to get my nails done again until I go back to Georgia, because they did such a good job and they lasted so well. So I'm trying to like hit up that place again. Okay, so this is what the applicator looks like. Looks pretty cool. Let's just do very yellow. This one is. Not a lot of product comes out on the applicator. I'm going to do one eye at a time. Take my same sponge and we'll just blend this out. Such a nice little squishy sponge. It looks actually very pretty. It's definitely medium coverage. This is one I feel like I would mix with another product. Okay, it's kind of stinging my eye. I like the color, but you guys know I'm more of a full coverage concealer type of person, just because I like that extra coverage over the redness that I get. But I definitely need more coverage in here. This is what it looks like with just the foundation concealer. I'm not loving the concealer as much as I originally liked the foundation, just because it's kind of being a little bit more dry. I'm going to go in with a little bit of this L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, and I'm going to just put this right where I'm super dark. Drag it out. I get really dark inner corners too, so I always have to go in there. That looks better though. A little bit more coverage, a little bit brighter. And I am going to take the Revlon one and just highlight my face with this really quickly. Yeah, I'm not obsessed with the concealer. I actually feel like it's a little bit more dry than the e.l.f. one. Because the e.l.f. one doesn't really sit on my skin like this, but I mean, these are supposed to work together because they're all like in the same line. And I'm kind of losing coverage on my nose for some reason. Now let's go in with the powder. So this is the Anti-Pollution Setting Powder. Lightweight airbrushed finish for a blurring effect. Love that. No mess packaging with sifter. It's infused with antioxidants and anti-pollution ingredients. So I'm excited about that blurring part. I do love that. It has kind of like the Too Faced packaging where you just lift it up. Normally I don't like that packaging. I'll probably cut it off just because that's personal preference for me. I really could care less about the sifter. It's nice to have it as an option for people that do really like that. And we're just going to set the face with this. Ooh, that does look really nice. My eyes are creasing already. I definitely think it's a smoothing powder for sure. Looks really pretty. I think I would love this with like other foundations and stuff that I have. I think it does look a little bit dry on my forehead. You guys can probably see that texture right there. But other than that, it doesn't look too dry anywhere else. I mean, where that concealer was, it definitely looks a little more dry. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and bronze and just finish up the rest of my face. I'm going to come back, give you guys an update. Right now it is 1:12, so that's when I finish doing everything with my face, like my powder and stuff. So we'll see how it sets throughout the next few moments, and I will be back to give you guys another update. Okay guys, I'm back, and I went a little glam today. I just felt like putting some lashes on. I don't know, just a good pair of false lashes just really makes it for me. These are the Instaho ones from Babbie. They're like my favorite lashes. I'm going to tell you what I have on my face really quick. I have the Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad. This one's my favorite. This one has Hula Caramel and the regular Hula in here, which is perfect for me because I use Hula Caramel to bronze, and then this one just to contour my face. I also have this highlighter on as well. This one's in the shade Cookie, very pretty, and I do have a little bit of Coralista on, but it's not my favorite blush. It just doesn't show up on my skin. So I did go back in with that Lottie London Blush Crush blush, and this one's in the shade Drake. I used this in one of my drugstore favorites videos I just did. I posted it on Sunday, so if you want to check it out, I will link it down below. And then for lips, I have on Fenty Beauty Unbuttoned. This is one of my favorite nude lips. I cannot stop wearing it. Also use the Catrice brow pencils, which I haven't set my brows, I just realized. And I set everything with the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray. Oh, and my eyeshadow is the 35G Bronze Goals from Morphe. So this is what the foundation looks like, and it has been setting for a while now. It's actually $150 right now. As I was getting kind of close up to my face, because I did kind of use a close-up mirror at some points, I'm noticing there's a little bit of like dryness right here and flakes, and I'm also getting, like when I was starting to blend out my bronzer, this area was starting to lose coverage. So I'm not a big fan of that. I don't know why I was losing coverage, because I'm using all of the products in the collection, you know what I mean? Like these are all supposed to work together, and everything was set, so I don't know why that happened. I definitely think the forehead looks really dry. Let me zoom you guys in so I can try to show you. Forehead, definitely looking pretty dry. I feel like the under eye where that concealer is looking pretty dry. And it's showing a little texture. Like, do you see this right here? There's like some flakes coming up. I don't know why. So first impression, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I do like the powder. I think the powder is really nice, and it does blur like it says it's going to. So like I said, it is a $152. So I'm going to wear this throughout the day, see if it needs to like melt into my skin to look a little bit more natural and not so dry. And I will keep you guys updated. You like this foundation now that you can see it in the light? Mm-hmm. Look at it over here.
I can see it a lot. Looks really good.
Okay guys, so I am going to finish up this wear test for you now. We actually just got back from going out to eat. I'm ready to take off my makeup, mainly my lashes, and go to bed. I have not really felt this foundation all day. Like, it doesn't feel heavy at all. I think it does look good. It's just looking a little dry in my forehead, but I think what kind of made this worse was the concealer. So I probably won't use the concealer again, but I'll definitely use this foundation again, and then I'll probably just go in with these infallible concealers or the e.l.f. one as well, or the Flower Beauty concealer that I really love. I do really like the powder as well. I think it's really nice. It had a great finish, and I think the foundation looked really great as well. It was more of a medium to full coverage for sure. I have not touched my skin since the last time I checked in with you guys, like no powder or nothing. So this is after a full day of wear. Everything is still on. My highlighter, my bronzer. I was changing in and out of clothes because I was doing a pregnancy clothing haul for my vlog channel, and everything just stayed and looked really great. I think it looks good so far. Davis really likes it too. I asked him at dinner and he really liked it, and I just asked him again in front of you guys. And he really likes this foundation a lot in the color. So what I'm taking now is just a little bit of this CoverGirl matte powder and just putting it right over top just to see what it looks like. I feel like the areas that I don't like are the areas that I put the concealer in. Yeah, because like right in here it is super dry. Everything else, I mean, still looks pretty good. It's just this area that looks really dry. And also a little bit underneath the eyes as well, but again, I think that's the concealer. I also forgot to mention, but it is 10/21 right now. I will definitely use this foundation and powder again, and not the concealer, but let me know what you guys think. Have you tried this product out and the concealer? Did you find it dry too? So yeah, I give this foundation and powder a thumbs up. Definitely give it a try if you're in the market to try some new foundations, especially since the foundation is only $10 from Revlon. I feel like that never happens. I feel like their foundations are always incredibly expensive at the drugstore. So this is, I feel like, their best one yet, even over the Color Stay ones. I will definitely be including this foundation in other tutorials, so stay tuned for that. And thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!